today I got in my Milk Racing wheels. I'll try to do a little unboxing video real quick. I apologize, I gotta do it in here. Don't really have a whole lot of space anywhere else. I ordered these a little while ago. Took a little bit of time to come in, but they're here. It's my first time looking at them. So I got a set of the 18-inch dual sport wheels, and they look beautiful. I ended up opting for the large letters with the black spokes, black hubs, black wheels. And then, like I said, the dual sport, so it kind of looks like a Shinko 241 almost, which I had it on my 19 setup, and I liked it. I just switched to the 244s because I like doing a little bit more off-road versus street. 244s have been holding up pretty well. There is an issue with the front to where it doesn't want to bead properly, and I'm still kind of battling with that. So hopefully this is not going to be an issue in higher speeds. So hopefully these are not going to have that issue. I went with the 1.85 thickness on the front, and then for the rear I am going a little bit wider. Damn, that is beefy. So I ended up going with a little bit wider on the rear than kind of what I originally wanted. Tire wise, I went with a 325, and the front, if I can remember, so front's gonna be a 3, so a 3 in the front, and then I went with a 325 in the rear, and then kind of the same exact setup with the black spokes, silver nipples, black wheels, and then the large lettering. But man, that thing is beefy. I don't know if you guys can really get an idea of how wide that is, but that is wide. So hopefully that helps a lot. And then they said that they threw an extra little gift in here. I'm gonna open it up, see what it is. There's 2 extra tubes, some wheel spacers. Got some Oreos, the Pac-Man Oreos, that's cool. And I'm not exactly sure on what this is. I mean, it kind of looks a little questionable, but gotta see what this is. Oh man, that's cool. A little spoke wrench, some Allens, a couple extra spokes, some Loctite, and that is cool. Thank you guys. Shout out to MilkRacing for sending me this over. Like I said, there was a couple little issues, but I'm actually very happy with how these turned out. All right guys, so I got the Milk wheels put on. I love the way that they look. So far I haven't really been able to ride it. I just got them put on. Got the 250 mil rotors. Back brake's not working like I want to right now, but we'll be able to get in there and check it out. I also got the factory Z stunt frame. That looks so good. Got everything greased up nice. First go wheelie, first go reaction. Beautiful. There's honestly not that much more of a weight difference between the 244s that I had on my 19s and these. Even though these are a little bit bigger, tires are actually a lot wider. I got a 350 in the rear and a 3 in the front, as opposed to the 244s. I had a 275 in the front and 275 in the rear. because that's the widest that they make for the 19s. But honestly, it feels smooth. Feels definitely planted to the ground. So I got some stuff on my rear brake right now, so I gotta try to work that out a little bit. And thank you, Milk, for helping me out. I know we had some issues earlier on, but you guys definitely came through and got them out within a couple of days. Not sponsored by them, just a regular customer. They said they helped me out. They got some really good customer service. Definitely recommend them. They said the wheels turned out beautiful. They were a huge help. I wasn't very knowledgeable in what sizes I could and could not run. I thought for the stocks to run rear swing arm, you were only able to run a 3, but they told me I could run a 350 if it's dished, and I guess they have like a little offset on it. Fits perfectly, not rubbing the chain. I mean, even the little nipples are barely touching it. But the fitment's great. Fitment in the front, it's great too. Barely clearing it. I shouldn't have any issues because that's probably the widest point and it's below. So it should be pretty good on that. Like I said, they were a huge help getting that figured out for me, and I really appreciate it. So shout out to Milk. And what's going on, guys? So this is day 2 of trying out the Milk wheels. So far, I really love how they stay planted, and I think that has to do with the wideness of the wheels and the wideness of the tires. I have found that at like higher speeds, probably around like anything above about 40, kind of wet. So anything above like 40, 45, I get really bad vertical shaking. I don't know. It's like a rotational thing. And again, that could just be because the tires are so big. It could just be that. But other than that, the wheels have been great. I had to let a little bit of air out of the tires. I think they shipped it with just a little bit too much air. They were really stiff, so whenever you're going over like the little stuff on the roads, it was actually pretty aggressive. So I let some air out, and honestly, they felt pretty great. So having a little bit of fun. So I'm kind of getting used to the 18 tire difference. It's not that hard. Kind of wheelie one, you wheelie them all. Just the balance point is a little bit different due to the different sizes of tires, that's all. But once I get the balance point, we'll be good. Also, I had a shifted industry shift block on my right side, but doing the last video, when we went off-roading, somehow I broke it. Pretty much separated the peg from the aluminum bolt, and broke that, so that's not cool. So I ordered some the shift locks on eMoto Works. They should be here within a couple days. They're the ones that run on the side, so it bolts to the front and bolts to the rear. And then they're also adjustable. I think that's going to be pretty cool to give that a try. Like I said, they were a lot cheaper than the Shifted Industries ones, so there's that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I was able to get the prickly cover on there. I was running the Warp 9 chain drive, but it was just too much of a hassle to keep adjusting it to where I wanted it. I decided to go back to belt. My biggest thing going to the chain drive was that I didn't want to tear a belt while I'm out riding. So what I did was I put another belt around the jack shaft already. That way if I do tear this belt, I can just adjust the motor and put it in there. And that's pretty much it. Let's go cruise around a little bit more. So, no real objective today. I just kind of wanted to talk about the wheels and just get a couple videos while riding. I'm pretty curious to see if anybody's out riding and stuff. Let me know if you carry a bag with you. I have, so I'm pretty paranoid when it comes to riding and making sure I'm prepared. So I have this Thrill Seekers bag in here, and hang on, I'll give you a couple ideas of what I carry when I ride. Again, it's kind of just paranoia, but when I ride I like to have a nice Allen set. So this is pretty much every Allen that you need on the bike. I have an adjustable, I have an 8 and a 10, and a small flathead, a couple zip ties. Normally I carry some electrical tape in there just in case. Yeah, I tear a wire or something, I need to wrap it up. But again, that's kind of just a paranoia thing. It's a nice little Thrill Seekers bag. I really want to get the version 2 of it where it has the adjustable molly, because with this one, I had a crossbar. I ended up taking it off just because it was too much. I didn't really like it. And when I cleaned up the bars a little bit, it was just, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it. It was just a whole lot going on. Kind of when I would get on this bike, I really wanted like nice and basic, go have fun, you know, not having to worry about a whole bunch of stuff. You know, Frankie doesn't count. This guy tags along with me while I'm just out cruising. He keeps me company so I don't get bored. Plus, if I run into any issues, give it a little, you know, let people know where I'm at. Yeah, and then I also carry, I just got a little satchel, man purse, whatever you want to call it, to where I can carry my batteries and all. That's another thing I kind of wanted to talk about. So I just started using, this is my third video now, using the DJI Action 4. And before I had a GoPro 5, I had a GoPro 6, and a GoPro 8. And they were great at first, don't get me wrong. But once you start using them, especially when you get up to like the 6 and the 8, you know, the common issue is with the mic. You know, you get halfway through your ride, get home, you're talking, you know, you're having fun. You get back and do your edit, and you find out that your mic doesn't work. And that's just, you know, when you're out vlogging or doing whatever, you know, you're trying to talk to the camera or whatever, you know, it's just not good, because then pretty much half your video is trash, if not all of your video. And, you know, GoPro just has to do better on that one. You know, with the 8, I think the GoPro 8 and down, you have to have the mic jack to where it goes to like the headphone input. And I think that's the going between the GoPro to the mic jack to the mic. You never really know what exactly the issue is, but the most consistent thing that seems like everybody's having is the losing of the audio. So I kind of feel like it's on GoPro at that point. DJI, I'm not using it at the moment, but it comes with some nice Bluetooth microphones that have like a wind resistant pad on it to help with the audio. I haven't used it while I'm riding out like this yet, because I don't know how well the audio picks up. It seems like everybody else uses it, so I'm sure it works pretty well. I'm sure that will be something that I end up using when I'm on my riding videos.